As we prepare for the start of this coming season, we are keeping the safety of our guests and employees at the forefront of all planning. This video provides an overview of our prevention of spread of infection protocol, as well as new adaptations and implementations of shore excursions. These are active precautionary measures to keep us all safe everywhere. There are 6 major components of this plan, including wellness monitors and checks, transportation, distribution and sanitation, protocols at venues, food and beverages safety practices, self-audit agents, as well as certifications and training. All staff will undergo no-contact temperature checks and health questionnaires daily prior to initiating activities. At dispatch, every guest undergoes a temperature check, and anyone that presents an above normal temperature will not be allowed to partake in the excursion. Face masks are mandatory both for staff and guests. For any guest that doesn't bring their own, Aviomar will be able to supply a spare one. In addition, we've implemented the use of QR code technology, reducing document exchange and promoting social distancing in the tours. All of our transportation, including self-driven vehicles, is sanitized before and after usage and in between departures. The transportation will be boarded back to front with limited capacity according to local government regulations. Families will be able to sit together on board if they choose to. Staff and guests will be expected to use 70% alcohol-based hand sanitizer frequently or after all contact, such as being in a common area or after touching door handles. Hygiene stations will be available throughout the venues. Social distancing will be in place throughout all our venues and facilities, with a minimum distance of 6 feet required in all common areas. The number of guests will vary depending on the size of the venue and local government regulations. To help control traffic flow, designated entrances will be implemented. Cleaning protocols will also be in place. This includes continuous cleaning throughout the day, with emphasis on high exposure areas and high touch surfaces. Locations shall be managed to the highest hygiene standards, in line with the established food and beverages safety management system. Self-audit agents will be employed to ensure venues and locations' safety protocol compliance. Aviomar has achieved certifications on sanitary practices promoted by the state of Yucatan and the Certificate of Sanitary Prevention Practices of Tourist Facilities granted by the government of Quintana Roo. We will continue training in search of guidelines that provide us the edge in terms of safety operations. We will continue our efforts to educate all staff, guests, and service providers in preventive efforts that mitigate the risk of exposure. Aviomar cares about our guests' health and safety.